What's around, everybody? Welcome to Exoterica, aka Exoteric Angel, and this is going to be your seasonal reading, right? And we are officially in Libra season. So happy solar return, all you Libras out there. Happy foreign day. Happy flight day. And those of y'all using still happy birthday, let's go and use that too, right? However you want to put it, it's your season. All right, Libras. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do this season, okay? I know y'all like got plans already. Y'all like, yes, it's about to get lit during Libra season. But we're gonna see how lit it's gonna get with these cards, okay? So, because the whole focus on this reading is for Libra season, yes, but we're gonna talk about what needs to be balanced. Okay, so what needs to be balanced in your life? All right, and you know, a life is like a big pizza pie. All right, and it's just like you cutting the pizza into kid sizes or kid portions. So when I say life, it's you can do it as a totality. You can resonate with a section or a piece of your life, or however, but you'll know. So however big or small the message is to you, you'll know exactly what it is that is conveyed directly to your zodiac sign and the planet affiliated with that sign. So in your natal chart, if you don't know where your planets are and what sign they're under, like maybe you have Saturn in Leo, something like that, or maybe you have Uranus in Aries or something like that. So natal charts is very good when you are listening to me and other people that also throws in the planets that's associated with the sign. Alright, so we're going to start off with, of course, Libras, and this is just how we're going to go ahead and balance things in our life, whichever things it may be, how to balance it, and this is a time of season where we're changing seasons. We're going to a hot to a more colder season, and right now it's pretty warm, lukewarm from where I'm at. You know what I mean? So it's getting cold real quick, and I'm up north, so northeast, so it's getting cold up here. And I am seeing the foliage start for those who don't have 4 seasons like I have 4 seasons. The foliage is actually coming about, so the oranges and the yellows and the reds are starting to appear. But since we did get a lot of rain, I'm seeing that the green is holding on a little bit longer, so it should be like a nice long foliage and not like hurry up and look before the leaves fall off, which sometimes happen, But so this is about balance, because at this point we should be having equal day and equal night. We should be at a point where there's 12 hours of the day and 12 hours of the night, right? So what are you going to do with your 12 hours of day, and what you going to do with your 12 hours of night? How are you going to balance that all this Libra season, which this is a collective energy? So if you're living under the sun, and you're living under the sun, we in these energies, okay? All of us together as a collective. All right, so what needs balance in your life? That's what we're going to talk about today. All right. Have a good Libra season, and happy Libra season to all the Libras out there. And if you have Venus in Libra, have a good day. Libra season. What is around Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant? Happy belated Virgo season. Okay, this is your Libra season tarot card reading, And this is all about balance, okay? What you can do in your life to balance, or what needs to be balanced in your life, okay? So we're all going to try to put that in here. And you got the star. Okay, that's the 17th card. You got the star. What about balance? Look at this balance that's going on here. Look at this balance going on here. You know? You got some water balance. You got earth balance here. You got, you know, 1 foot steady here, walking on water. The other one planted on solid ground. You got a nice, you know, angle here that you're holding. You know what I mean? You got stars all up in the sky, 8 stars. I mean, you got the birds sending you messages there. I mean, Virgo, you about that life multitasking. I mean, like, I'm sitting up here all excited, you know, because everybody's a star. But geez, Virgo, I mean, like, you doing your thing, okay? But at this reading here, let's take it into what the reading is all about, balance, right? And this reading, you know what? This whole, since you're the last sign, this reading had a lot of major arcanas in here. A lot. You know, so that means the messages are hitting hard, you know, and we are in Libra season, and you know, it's about going below the horizon, you know, and using, you know, the night energy to self-reflect and to go within, because this is the season that it's time to go within. So it's time to have a balance with your lack of faith, okay? Virgos, you got a lot going on. You know, you're all about that routine and scheduling and planning and organizing, all kinds of stuff. So you need to balance on a scale, just like this person here is balancing. You have to balance, you know, your faith, you know, because more times than anything, you are having more lack of it than having it. Not saying that you don't have faith, but the doubting, that daily doubting comes in, and you're a Virgo. So let me say that minute doubt, maybe every second doubt. I'm dealing with Virgo. Let's get real here, because I'm your sister sign, Gemini. Hi, hey, right? Okay, but I'm just saying, like, you're gonna tap into your spirituality, tap into just being renewed. There's a lot of water here. There's a lot of stars, you know, and like Dolo the Pilot Man always say, stars are water, right? They teach you in school everything is made out of what? Water. So if that's the case here, why is it not everywhere else? And we're up under it, as we say, right? But there's things under us as well. So I'm just talking how we talk down here, but you get what I'm talking about, right? So woe is me mentality, maybe, Virgo. Just because things ain't going in your favor as you expect them to go at that particular time does not mean that you have to beat up on yourself. You have to just, you know, get on your own last nerve type thing, because you're stressing, you're overthinking a little bit. Calm yourself down. Use your skills of balancing and planning to actually help you with your emotional stance, to help you for the long run, to help you have faith. Tell yourself everything is not going to work in your favor. You just want the percentages to come out a little bit higher than not working out, right? You want the working out to be just as great, you know, and the not working out to be minimized. But the things that don't work out, use those as learning experiences. If you change your perception about what you're experiencing, and the negative things that you experience, chuck those up as learning experiences. That's kind of like when you in class and you get a math problem wrong, or you screw up the science project, or whatever the teacher is there to just guide you and say, hey, next time do this, or next time you did it. You can't be hating on the teacher, because the teacher's just trying to help you for the next time. It's for you to actually just absorb the information and pick out the information that you need and say, yeah, you know what, that part, she was right. So I think next time I do this, I'm gonna make sure I get this item, or put this in there or add this. So use every downfall as a learning experience. It's like the University of Life, okay? You just went through the University of Life. Take notes and figure out, okay, how not to go through that situation, but don't let that decrease your faith. Don't let that decrease your hope. Don't let that decrease your courage. Don't let that decrease your intuition. This whole card is about you being you and being in tuned into you, so much so that you cannot be influenced or taken off balance, even when you multitask it. This is a perfect card. This is a relief card for a Virgo. I'm relieved that you got this card because hope and faith is free. That's free. Spirituality is free. Like, I'm not telling you to do nothing but just go within yourself and figure out, okay, why am I trusting myself? You know what I mean? Why am I disconnected from me? Let's start with yourself and then figure that out. I don't care if you have to write down in a journal, you know, what things in your life are helpful, what things are harmful. Those harmful things might be the things that are keeping you down, might be the things why you can't have the hope that you need, the faith that you need, the courage that you need, the foresight that you need. The foresight that you need, because this card is about foresight as well. Okay, so them harmful things, that's that mud and that dirt and them baggages that's clouding it. So how can we get those clear? You know, what can you do to get rid of some of these baggages, to solve some of these baggages, to decrease the weight that it has on it? Do you have to delegate it out so you can have this free time to do this balance? Do you have to give it up so you can have this free time to be you and to be enlightened within yourself? That's something that you have to write it down. And then with each one, this is a retrograde. See where those stem from. Why do you have lack of faith? Did something happen in your past where you just gave up on faith? Because when we children, we all, you know, we got all that. It just comes with the package. Hey, you know what I mean? I got faith that I'm going to, you know, run as fast as you. I got hope that, you know, I'm going to wake up in the morning. Kids ain't thinking about death. They're not thinking about, oh, what if I fall, if I do this? They're not thinking about none of that. They're just doing it. You know, they have trust within themselves naturally. They don't even think about it. So maybe you need to go back and look at what got you in this funk or this woe is me state. Is it somebody around you that's causing that? Is it somebody that's not around you but had an imprint in your life? With 9 retrogrades, the universe is saying, yeah, it's time to go back in the past and figure out, because you need to get some of this dead weight done. You need to come to some completions about why and who and how and this. Some things you might not even understand, or is you still confused about. And maybe the other person and the other parties involved is still keeping you confused. Maybe you need to chuck it up as, you know what? I don't need this confusion, so I'm just going to let that go. I'm going to forgive the situation and myself for even participating, and I'm going to keep it moving, since I cannot come to a logical, clear conclusion, decision about this situation, and the other parties and things is not giving me nothing back, even though I try. Let it go. Let it go. Chuck it up. Give it to the universe. Bye. Done. Move on. I mean, it sounds easy for me spilling this, but no, it's not going to be this easy at all. It's going to be a little tough. So get to know what your purpose is. You know, get to do things that's going to renew your spirit, you know, renew your soul, make you go towards on that spirituality path where it's going to enlighten you, to get you to the point where you can start to have faith, whether it's starting off with affirmations. You know, that's very simple to do, and it's just having some mind control over the situation. And you can do that. Change your energy. If you're waking up, woe is me, don't wake up, it's woe is me. You know, when you go to bed at night, have a clear mind when you go to bed at night. Don't have a mindset of this, that, and the other. Clear your mind and then go to sleep. Have a good laugh before you go to sleep. You know, that way when you wake up, you're in a better state. You know, you're not just repeating the cycle. It's a new day. You know, I mean, like I said, it's a lot of retrogrades, but I don't mean you have to repeat the cycle. You can use the retrograde to analyze the past, but that don't mean stay in the past and keep it going like the way it was. No, it's not about that. It's a new day. It's time to keep going. Have a good day and night, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, and Mercuries for this Libra